We'll get to know about guys like Pradeep Singh, who's going to, the whole Indian community will be introduced to Pradeep, and he has got fantastic marketing potential, and he's hungry, and we're all going to know about Pradeep. Pradeep's our little secret at the moment, but now it's going to be out in the open marketplace.
Okay. Back with India warrior Pradeep Singh. Pradeep, welcome back to the boxing show. I know we had you here a few weeks ago, but mate, you made such an impact. We had to get you back because you got an exciting announcement to make about Indian boxing, and it's a bit like 2020 cricket.
Thanks, Peter. It's good to be back again. Yeah, like in India, I was reading in the newspaper this morning, and they're going to start a IPL cricket type of thing in India with the amateur and professional boxing. It will be start from September 2010, and they are giving franchisee now.
You're proud of your Indian heritage, Pradeep. You're a proud Aussie as well. But inform us on what happens in India as far as boxing is concerned. Is there a lot of passion for boxing as there is for, say, cricket?
Boxing is going to be the biggest sport in India, I think, now. Like lots of people, they love boxing, and Indian amateur boxing team, they're doing so well in the boxing. Just 2 weeks ago in the Asian Championship, they won 8 medals, the first time in Indian boxing, and that's going to be great.
Now let's go over the atmosphere in India, because they're so passionate about their sport and their movies. Bollywood's massive over there, isn't it, Pradeep?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, just the singing and the dancing and the unity there of the Indian people. But with yourself now being a proud Indian Australian and being so successful here, being a PABA champion and an OPBF champion and having a world ranking, a lot of crowds come to see you and stuff, but this 2020 cricket situation now with boxing, IPL, might skyrocket your popularity even more.
Yeah, it could be, I think so, Peter, because the last time after winning the PABA title, like I was the first Indian professional boxer ever in the Indian sports history who won the boxing title in professional. So after winning that, I went back to India, and there were like thousands of people on the airport. They were waiting for me and welcoming. And when I went to my city, there were more than 10,000 people like welcoming me, and that was a great time.
You must have been overawed, Pradeep, with all the attention.
Yeah, and I really feel proud of myself, because as a professional boxer, and especially representing India on the top of the world, first professional boxer, that gives me good feeling and great confidence.
You're such a happy person, Pradeep. You're always smiling. You just love life, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And because I love what I do, and that's my dream, that's my life. And
you've got your brother here too, Pradeep. I know he's off camera now, but he's a great man. Just overlooking everything you do and being a big brother, it must be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm feeling he just got Melbourne 2 weeks ago, and he's just with me from then and giving me good advice about the life, and that's good. He's looking after me. I'm really happy with him.
Now let's go to your next fight. Obviously your outing's July 24 at Melbourne Tannoy. You fight a tough tie as a former Olympian. Look, it's a comeback fight for you, Pradeep, in a way, because we spoke about the Ryan Waters fight. You started to come on top of Ryan Waters and you were disqualified, and that's your only loss on your log of 14 wins. Must have been heartbreaking for you, but you're obviously looking to make amends now.
Yeah, man, that was a pretty heartbreaking fight for me, and I don't think that someone has beaten me in the profession. I'm still unbeaten. I don't think there was a loss for me. But I'm really looking forward for my next fight on 24th of July. I'm training my heart. I'm super fit now at this time, and just getting good sparring at Ladydale, and maybe in 3 weeks more time I'll be ready for everything, just to fight with anyone.
But just on a personal level, you're planning to move your family out here to Australia eventually, or they're very happy in India?
My family, they're pretty happy in India, but I would like them to come to see my fight in Australia, just to welcome, just to invite them for the fight. And my dad, I'm boxing just for my dad, because he was a wrestler and that was his dream to become a world champion, but there was few reasons, like he couldn't continue his sports and he had to let the wrestling. And after that, like, he gave the chance to play to my brother. And my brother, he was going really good in boxing. He won the Indian national title and he was doing good. But, you know, then he got big-headed and he
came crashing down. But what a great sporting family, Pradeep. Your father's a wrestler, you're doing it for your dad, and your brother was a former amateur fighter too.
And also my granddad, he's a veteran athlete.
The Indian warrior runs in the genes, Pradeep. Mate, thanks for coming in on the boxing show and sharing that, mate. We do that now. Double respect, Pradeep. You're on fire at the moment, mate. July 24, come and see the Indian warrior in action. Back with more.